So, I have a question for all of you. I've just reached 500 subscribers a few days ago, and I need some feedback because I'm a creative motherfucker. I like to do more than one different kind of fucking show here. I started out as a vlog, documenting trucking. I did some Let's Play videos. Not really keen on doing more of those. I mean, if you guys want them, I can do them, but go back and watch one or two of those and see if you're entertained by it, and you can put that as one of the suggestions. But, anyways, I've come to a point where I need to decide where to put the other content I'm planning on doing. As many of you know, I am a photographer now, not as much of a truck driver. I'm still keeping the Scott the Truck Driver name because, hey, that's kind of my fucking personality. It's how you all know me. So why change brands at this point? So I do have other shows that I'm planning in the works right now. Um, I'm not going to tell you exactly what I'm planning for the future, but the question I have for you, my faithful subscribers, is do you just want me to stick with intermittent fasting? Because it wasn't the intent of this channel to start with. It's just I discovered intermittent fasting last year around this time and decided to not be a fat fuck anymore and to maybe be a little healthier, weight wise anyway. And I've my health is spot on because I've done that, and I've definitely come pretty close to my original goal was abs. Didn't get there. Not gonna try and get there. I don't really need abs that bad. I'm almost, I'm turning 40 soon. So, anyways, my question is, what would you guys like to see my other content on this channel? If the answer is yes, just vote in the comments below. Just write yes or no, or if you have suggestions of things that you would like to see me do, or comment on, or talk about. I dabble in a whole lot of different areas right now. I don't dabble in photography. Photography is pretty much what I do all the time now. I'm also expanding into Photoshop and art and fine art and painting and drawing and of course I can do 3D graphics on top of that. Very time consuming, all of these activities, so it doesn't leave much time for videos. So if I was to do videos, it'd probably be in that realm. I do have a couple other shows where you know my girlfriend and I are planning one, and she's kind of executive producer of it because it was kind of her idea. And I'm kind of like, yeah, that sounds cool. So we'll be introducing that probably in the next week or so. The question is, do you want to see it here, or should I just go ahead and put it on another channel somewhere and leave you guys with the intermittent fasting? Because, like I said, I discovered intermittent fasting, and then next thing you know, it took off. The channel took off because of intermittent fasting. Everybody is interested in it. Everybody wants to hear what my experiences are and wants to know, you know, I've had tons of questions. I've had feedback from you guys, and overall, I've really enjoyed interacting with you, and it's kept me motivated to keep on track for the most part for my fucking fasting. But that being said, I do have other things that I want to get out on YouTube and other things I want to do on YouTube besides just intermittent fasting. I'm still going to always do intermittent fasting videos until you guys tell me that you've heard it all and you're tired of it. Or just you guys stop watching or something. But in the meantime, I want to sprinkle in other things. So the question is, will you watch other content other than intermittent fasting? Or do you prefer that this channel be just dedicated to intermittent fasting, and then I go do another separate channel for all of the other content that I would play? For me, it's more convenient to put it all in one place under one brand. So do you guys want to see it under the same brand, or do you want me to separate it? And the other thing I'm want to know is in the comments below if you could vote on the content you're interested in. What interests you? What do you like to watch? I'd like to try and gear. I mean, you guys have subscribed to me, and I appreciate it. And I'd like to try and gear my content to make the majority of you. I know I'm not going to please everybody, but the majority of you happy. I mean, some of you have said that I'm entertaining. Could I be entertaining talking about something else? And if so, what is that something else that interests you? What do you watch when you watch YouTube? What are you interested in? And would you like to see it here? So those are my questions. Go ahead and vote in the comments below, and let me know what you want. And but there will be more content coming. I'm starting to realize that YouTube is really taking off for me. You know, it's growing constantly, and I'm very thankful for all of you who have subscribed and are making this more of a viable way to spend my time. Because for me, time is money. You know, since I've become a photographer, if I'm not editing images and I'm not putting out images and I'm not shooting images, I'm losing money. So that's, you know, as YouTube starts to grow, it becomes another source of income for me, and then I can dedicate more of my time to it. So that's why I've only been putting out one video every week. Sometimes I skip a week, as I did last week. And the reason for that is I'm very busy trying to make money with photography right now. So, but the channel is growing and I see it, so I'm going to step it up a notch and get some more videos out there. So just let me know in the comments what you want to see and where you want to see it. That's it. I prefer to stick to this channel, but once again, you guys are important to me. I want to hear your opinions before I make a decision. Anyways, remember, I'm not a fucking expert. I'm just an asshole. I'm pretty good at being an asshole, too. You know, if they had a career where you could just be an asshole, I'm pretty sure I would excel at it. Have a nice fucking day.